If you've been scrolling through endless printer listings, weighing barcode versus label models, and still feel stuck on which industrial printer actually earns its price tag, this review is here to clear the fog. I've sat with a handful of shop floor managers, watched a few printing stations run for a full shift, and dug into the specs that matter when a printer is the backbone of inventory, shipping, or compliance operations. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the ZT610 isn't trying to be a desktop office printer. It's built for the kind of environment where you need a label every few seconds and you can't afford a jam that stops the line. Think of a warehouse where pallets move every 2 minutes, or a manufacturing line that tags each component as it rolls off the press. The moment you press print on the ZT610, the label comes out crisp, 4-inch wide, and with the kind of detail that survives the rough handling of a forklift. That level of reliability is what separates a printer you can count on from a nice-to-have gadget. Now, who should actually consider this machine? If you run a medium to large operation that prints barcode, RFID, or compliance labels in high volume, the ZT610 checks a lot of boxes. The 600 dpi resolution means even the smallest data matrix codes stay readable after being slapped on a metal part or a corrugated box. Its touch-color LCD makes changing media types or swapping label templates quick, which is a real time saver when you have multiple product SKUs rotating through the same line. The variety of connectivity options USB, serial, Ethernet means you can drop it into an existing network without rewiring the whole floor. On the flip side, if you're a small business that prints occasional shipping labels or a boutique that needs a few custom stickers a week, the ZT610 might be overkill. The initial investment is higher than a typical desktop label printer, and the learning curve for configuring network settings or tweaking the print darkness can feel steep if you don't already have an IT person on standby. In those scenarios, a simpler thermal transfer printer or even a direct thermal model could give you the same output for a fraction of the cost. Let's talk about daily usability. When the machine is up and running, the workflow is surprisingly smooth. Load the ribbon and media, select the template from the screen, and you're set. I watched a distribution center where the operator could change from a 4-inch shipping label to a 2-inch asset tag in under 30 seconds, no need to power down or recalibrate. That speed matters when you're counting minutes saved across an entire shift. The no ink required aspect is also a hidden advantage. You only have to keep an eye on the ribbon and the media roll, both of which are easy to replace without special tools. The printer's self-diagnostics flash a warning if the ribbon runs low, preventing a sudden stop mid-run. But there are practical trade-offs. The ZT610's robust metal chassis and internal cooling fans make it sturdy, yet the fans can be audible in a quiet office setting. In a noisy warehouse, you probably won't notice, but if you're placing the unit near a reception area, the hum could be a minor distraction. Another nuance is the ribbon consumption. Thermal transfer ribbons give you permanent, smudge-proof prints, which is great for durability, but they also cost more per label than direct thermal paper. If your labels don't need that level of longevity, say, a one-time shipping label, you might find the operating cost adds up faster than you expect. Value for money shows up in the long run. The ZT610's warranty and durable build mean you're likely looking at years of service before a replacement is necessary. In environments where downtime translates directly to lost revenue, that reliability can offset the higher upfront price. I saw a case where a competitor's lower-priced printer failed after 6 months of heavy use, causing a 3-hour line stoppage while a service tech was dispatched. The ZT610, by contrast, kept printing through the same workload without a hitch, and the shop floor manager reported 0 unplanned downtime over a 6-month trial. Those real-world numbers speak louder than any spec sheet. If you're still on the fence, ask yourself 3 questions. Do you need high-resolution, durable labels every day? Do you have the infrastructure network, IT support, and consumable supply chain to keep a thermal transfer printer humming? And can you justify the initial cost against the cost of potential downtime? If the answer is yes, the Zebra ZT610 aligns well with that need. If you answered no to any of those, you might be better served by a smaller, direct thermal unit that's easier on the budget and simpler to manage. Wrapping it up, the ZT610 is a workhorse that shines in demanding settings where label quality, speed, and uptime are non-negotiable. It isn't the right fit for occasional label printing, and the fan noise plus ribbon expense are things to weigh against your specific workflow. But for warehouses, manufacturers, and logistics hubs that print thousands of labels daily,